Hello, everybody. Here we are again during math class. We've had kind of a chatty, loud class today, so, well, we'll see what happens. It turns out that yesterday we got so excited with figuring out our piggies and our chickens that was part of today's lesson, so we got ahead of ourselves. So today's lesson is actually going to be quite short, and we're going to be playing some games. So for those of you at home, I'm going to attach the games. I'm going to put links to the games that we are playing in class today. So we are still working with multi-digit multiplication problems. But now we have today's work is just out of our workbook. So here we go. So we first are going to start with page 67. So this is 67. In class, we're going to work together in groups, and we're going to figure out each of these problems. The problem with fourth graders, and I've recorded this yesterday, is that you forget to do an estimate first. So I'm going to help you with the first one to begin with, and then in groups you're going to work on this, and then we're going to work on Mario's Marbles. And it's only 2 pages, pages 67 and page 68 today. So as we look at this, we still have chickens yet. It's Maggie's chickens. Maggie has 15 chickens. Each chicken lays 24 eggs a month. Busy chickens. How many eggs do Maggie's chickens lay in a month? All of those chickens. So we have to think of it. Each one lays 15 chickens. Oh my goodness. 15 chickens lay. They each lay 24 eggs. So what is our multiplication sentence that we're working with? Anybody know? What numbers? Luke, it's your turn to talk. What do you think? 15 times what? 24. Okay, let's do an estimate. I don't know 15 times 4 off the top of my head. So Millie's going to share her idea of an estimate. What do you think, Millie?
My estimate was 220 because I know that the 10 times 20.
Okay. So Millie looked at 10 times 20. She took the 5 off. She took the 4 off. Okay, does anybody have another estimate? Tucker, what's your estimate?
280.
How come do you say 280?
Because 4 doubles is 8, and then the 1 double is 2.
Okay. So, come closer and tell them that, because I don't think they can hear you from a distance. So you got to come over here and talk. Hey, while Tucker's talking, somebody else think about what you want to do and volunteer your information.
Because I just doubled the 1, and that's 2. And then I took the 4 and then doubled it. And
Okay.
Then that's 8.
And so what kind of an estimate did you come up with?
208.
Okay, so we have someone who thought about 220. We have another 280. Does anybody else have another estimate? Jacob.
115,
Okay, how do you get 115?
I guess.
Okay. So Jacob is just guessing 115. Okay. I heard somebody say the same thing I had thought about, where I looked at it, 10 times 24 is 240, and so I know it's bigger than 240. That's an estimate. If you can give a good reason why you have an estimate, it's a good estimate. Remember, Millie said that 10 times 20 is 200, so she knows it's more than that. Tucker was working with these different numbers here. Okay, so now what you do is you're going to show your work. How are you going to show it? Are you going to do it in a ratio table? Are you going to add it over and over and over and over again? Fourth graders don't do that, by the way, because that takes too long. Are you going to do an area model like what Addison was showing us yesterday? Are you going to do what David likes to do, where he does the associative property, where he either broke up the 15 or the 24? David?
I have the answer.
Okay, we're not to the answers yet. Okay, so for those of you at home, this is what we're working on. For those of you at home, once you finish this page, and you're going to move on to page 68, and you're going to work on this. And then I am going to send you a link to the game that we played in class today. So it's a short lesson. We'll give you the answers to these two things tomorrow. Here we go. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.